Baby Hitler sometimes pops up unprompted on his iWatch.
So I can be in a meeting and just baby Hitler pops up on the phone.
Number 2.
No, I actually love Ricky Gervais. Like the way this guy can say anything and get away with it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your fellow Gen Z Brit back again with another reaction. Today we're going to be checking out top 10 times British celebs caused chaos on US talk shows. Okay, I'll be very interested to see what this one's going to be about. I don't watch many talk shows, but I already know when Brits go on US talk shows and cause chaos, it might be crazy. It might be crazy because I know some Brits can get dark and very sarcastic, which is like slightly different from the kind of humor that I know is more popular in the US. But nonetheless, I'm excited to test one out, guys. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Road to 60K, as you can see above me there. And don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Support the growth. Help me get pushed in the algorithm. And as well, let me know you guys want to see more of these types of videos. But guys, look what that being said, let's get straight on into this one, shall we? Let's go.
Brits, you can't take us anywhere. I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo UK, and these are the top 10 times British celebs caused chaos on US talk shows.
Good to meet you, Oliver.
David Letterman.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Link in
For
the
this
description.
list, we'll be looking at the times American chat shows were brave enough to invite guests over from the UK and perhaps got more than they bargained for, whether it was controversial, unexpected, or just outlandishly entertaining.
Is this what you all do for a living?
Yes.
Okay,
Brand.
I'm here to...
Professional.
Okay, well let me help you.
Number 10,
Okay, this is gonna be
Atkinson
good.
goes full bean. In
Mr.
2018,
Bean.
comedic treasure Rowan Atkinson made an appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert to promote the third installment of the Johnny English franchise.
I'm a huge fan. I went and fanned at you a little bit backstage before you came out here.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
So far, so routine.
Is that his actual
But when
accent?
talk turned to Rowan's comedic roots,
I actually didn't even know he was British, Mr. Bean, this whole time.
Kind of you.
so far, so routine. But when talk turned to Rowan's comedic roots, he reenacted a Mr. Bean-esque routine that once had an audience at Oxford laughing for 7 minutes without the use of any words.
Oh my god.
Atkinson's effortless transition from his mild-mannered self into full-on Bean mode would have James McAvoy's character in Split envious. Hopefully for the Blackadder star's next appearance, he'll spend the whole interview in the Bean persona.
Anyway, it was something like that. It was...
No, he's proper British. I didn't even realize he was British because he never really spoke when I used to watch Mr. Bean. But I watched the whole cartoon version of it, right? It's kind of... Either way, now that I'm looking back at this Mr. Bean kind of whole stick, yeah, I actually find it a lot cringier now. When I was young, I was just like eating this up. But nowadays, I don't even know if I can sit through this. Maybe that's just me, though.
Like that. It was...
Number 9, Gordon and Corden start a
Gordon
fire.
Ramsay.
It doesn't need fat. You don't add fat on fat. Now, all right, guys.
He is so
Matilda.
ruthless.
Gordon's no stranger to talk show troubles, and we might have included that time he predictably filled a swear jar on Jimmy Fallon. But then there's also the time he and his daughter made a manic English breakfast alongside James Corden.
I'm getting it crispy.
This really should have been a pretty straightforward feature, a pro chef preparing an everyday meal. But now, the cook-off sees Ramsay set fire to his station, his daughter call him out on burning bacon, and James serve up a plate of, well,
baked
slop.
beans.
Get back to the day job, Gordon.
Yeah, look at that. That plate of English breakfast right there. You guys, any of you guys in the US know that the baked beans have to be on the English breakfast. I know you guys don't have it like that over there, but yeah, it's a necessity over here. But how is Gordon Ramsay of all people burning bacon? That's embarrassing. Of what, like, that's the irony is crazy because he just loves ripping into people, and he himself burnt bacon on this show. I can't even believe that myself.
Get back to the day job, Gordon.
Crazy.
Oh, wait. Number 8, Cowell doesn't mince words. Back when the US X Factor was still a thing, judges Simon Cowell and Demi Lovato popped up on an edition of Conan to promote the series. It didn't take long for things
That's
to
an
kick off
interesting
between the two,
combo.
as Lovato immediately went in for a dig over Cowell's infamous, overly exposed, cleavage?
We're trying to reach to a younger demographic.
Yes.
And I just don't feel like we're going to accomplish that when he's showing more cleavage than Brittany and I are.
In response, the music mogul was prompted by the host to let the singer know how he really feels about her. Simon didn't hold back, living up to his blunt and ruthless reputation by straight up telling Demi that she's annoying right to her face. Ouch.
You are very annoying. How does that?
How's that?
Well, you are.
You could be a bit of an ass.
I know.
How's that?
Number 7, Grant
No, I don't know what it
gets
is.
Frank.
I don't know what it is, but when like Brits just get so like this is literally British humor. It's just dark and sarcastic, just blunt. So it's always interesting when I see Americans react to UK, just the way we are, like just in general when it comes to humor or just we're just being rude. Do you know what I mean? He just called her annoying to her face. I feel like it hits different in a British accent.
Thanks.
I'm saying that, and
How does that?
I'm saying it from the
How's
perspective
that?
of a US of
You could
America.
be a bit of an ass.
I know.
How's that?
Number 7,
She gave it
Grant
back, though.
gets Frank. In the mid-90s, Hugh Grant was mired in controversy due to a particular act of infidelity, shall we say, against one Elizabeth Hurley.
How about the Hollywood reaction? As you know, the Hollywood community was shocked to learn that this type of thing was going on, right?
But Grant didn't shy away from his actions, confronting the whole thing on The Tonight Show. Leno ripped the band-aid off instantly, asking Hugh
What the hell were you thinking?
as his opening question. Grant listed off the excuses he could have said to explain the ordeal, but eventually admitted that he knows the difference between good and bad and accepted he did a bad thing. You can't say he didn't pay for his sins, literally.
I think you know in life pretty much what's a good thing to do and what's a bad thing, and I did a bad thing, and there you have it.
Number
did a bad
6,
thing.
Radcliffe raps.
I didn't even know
There was
about
some
that.
magic
Sitch.
on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy
Like
Fallon.
if you guys know, I didn't even know about that the last clip right there. So Grant, interesting.
Number 6,
But I know about Radcliffe.
raps. There was some magic on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon when Harry Potter star Daniel
Harry
Radcliffe
Potter?
popped by to show his talents know no bounds.
Legend.
Black Alicious' alphabet aerobics.
That would be one.
You know how to do that whole
Yeah,
song?
I do, yes.
That's one of the trickiest, fastest
Alphabet
songs I know.
Well, yeah.
After expressing his fondness for rap and revealing he's capable of rapping
he
the
can rap?
entirety of Black Alicious' alphabet aerobics, Fallon couldn't resist offering the Brit a microphone to show what he's got.
Oh wow.
Detonate a dime a dank, daily do and go. Demonstrations, Don Dada on the down low. Eating other editors with each and every energetic, epileptic episode, elevated etiquette.
Impressively,
Okay.
Radcliffe pulled off the performance flawlessly, not tripping on his words even once.
Wow.
Forget talking to snakes, this was far more of a tongue twister. Now we're just left wondering why Daniel hasn't released a rap cover album.
Yesterday, Zonzo sells all yawns. Zigzag zombies, zooming to the zenith. Zero and cents, also a zealous from Zela.
Wow. Rad. Rad. Cliff.
Number
Okay.
5.
That's funny. You know what he just did there? You know, he was able to do it because he's a wizard, Harry. Harry, you are a wizard. He embraced it. He's just showing us what he must have done a spell to be able to do it with flawlessness like that. Impressive. Impressive.
Number 5. Sharon Osbourne's Royal Desires. Apparently, Sharon Osbourne not only wants to be a dame, she's willing to go to any lengths or sink down to any depths that it takes to get it.
You said something recently. You said that you wanted to have sex with Prince Charles.
Whoa.
You just came out and said that.
Yes.
The former X
What?
Factor judge revealed as much on an episode of
That's
Conan,
wild.
going as far to say that she hinted at doing a partner swap with Prince Charles and Camilla while socializing with them in person.
Swap, you know.
Oh, you proposed a couple swap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whether her husband and
That's
rock legend
wild.
Ozzy agreed to this proposition or would rather bite the head off a bat is anyone's guess. Sharon, meanwhile, clearly prefers the head of a lizard.
Have you ever flirted with him directly? Have you ever made...
Yes, I do this on his leg while we're talking and eating dinner.
His face.
Yeah.
Number 4, Mirren
Okay.
wants a kiss. Speaking of dames, Dame Helen Mirren knows how to make an entrance, as Stephen Colbert was lucky enough to witness firsthand.
What? He's just stuck in
The
place.
Queen actress did.
What just happened? What just happened? You know, if that was the other way around, that would have been a crazy case. How she got away? Like, only a girl could get away with that. What?
The Queen actress didn't waste any time in creating a stir by ignoring the talk show host's attempts at an innocent handshake and going straight in for a kiss on the mouth.
He just is
Colbert's
stuck in his
flustered and
tracks.
smitten response is clear evidence that this wasn't a moment planned ahead of time. The audience loved it too, but probably not as much as Stephen did. British chat show hosts must be asking themselves what they're doing wrong.
If I didn't do it then, I'd never get to do it. So, you know,
Wow.
I've been dreaming of doing that for about, 15 years. So I
Hey.
just grabbed my chance. I'm
If
sorry.
that was the
I
other
suddenly
way
can't
round.
remember any questions.
Number 3, Gervais.
Like, she said she was dreaming of it for 15 years. Wow. Okay. You know, if a guy said that, he generally would get done with a charge, get labeled as some sort of a stalker, and get cancelled. But she did it smoothly as well. That was very smooth. I'll give her that. She executed that very smoothly. But yeah, I'm speechless.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I suddenly can't remember any questions.
Number 3, Gervais
Ricky
talks
Gervais.
about Adolf. Never a stranger
Oh,
to
no.
controversy, Ricky Gervais was on form
He doesn't
during
know
a
when to
chat on Late Night with Seth Meyers. The host brought up one of The Office star's many risque moments, this one being the time the comedian made Hitler jokes in Berlin.
You actually told Hitler jokes in Berlin.
Yeah.
How did that go?
They loved it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
From then, it wasn't long before Gervais was showing pictures of baby Hitler on his phone and offering a surprisingly thoughtful explanation to why he wouldn't travel back in time and kill him.
I wouldn't kill him, I'd change him. I'd just be nice to him, get him into art college.
The hilarity continued as the comic went on to demonstrate how the image of baby Hitler sometimes pops up unprompted on his iWatch.
So I can be in a meeting and just baby Hitler pops up on the phone.
Number 2,
No, I actually love Ricky Gervais. Like, he's definitely loved in the UK, man. The way this guy can say anything and get away with it. Like, what he just said there, if another comedian tried to pull off those jokes, this wouldn't hit. But Ricky does it, and it's just hilarious. And what's funny about Ricky is he laughs at his own jokes, which makes it funnier. And they're the most outrageous jokes a lot of the time that he's laughing at, which is crazy.
In a meeting and just baby Hitler pops up.
That's so funny. I can't
Number
believe
2,
that. Well, I can.
Brand
It's
takes
Ricky.
over. This now infamous interview consisted of comedian, actor, author, and activist Russell Brand swinging by Morning Joe on MSNBC to promote his Messiah Complex stand-up tour.
Messiah Complex.
Messiah
That's the
Complex.
name of your tour?
Yes.
Do you have one?
No, it's a mental illness.
Things escalated quickly, however, as Brand was let off his leash and began to dissect the performances of the hosts, offering advice on how they could conduct their jobs better.
You are talking about me as if I'm not here
transfixed.
and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know I'm from a country
you're
that's
kind of
near
shop
to you.
window.
The rational observations are treated like an alien language by the interviewers, with one even confessing that he literally can't understand Russell.
Like, I have no idea what he's
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
So it's a good thing.
You can see where Brand felt compelled to offer some guidance. If only the comic would take over all mainstream news.
People in America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right.
Number 1, Borat
Wow.
is Borat.
Yeah, man. That one looked like it was a bit heated. That little interview right there.
Be okay. Everything's all right.
Number 1, Borat is Borat. The long-running The Late Show with David Letterman saw all sorts of chaotic
Borat,
moments
man.
and contentious celebrity guests over the years, but perhaps none more so than when Borat appeared.
My name is Borat Sagdiyev. I'm a journalist. I am a son of Asimbala Sagdiyev and Boltok the rapist.
Sacha Baron Cohen was there to discuss the Borat movie, and fortunately for everyone watching, decided to do it in character. The interview would arguably not even be allowed to air today,
Word.
with Borat talking being the son of a rapist, his 15-year-old ex-wife, now deceased, and other such casual chatter.
My wife is dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
High five!
That's not funny.
The man
That's not
behind the
funny.
character always does well to keep a straight face, but Letterman certainly couldn't.
Kazakhstan is now a very civilized country, much like US and A.
Do you agree with that?
Okay, guys, that seems to be the end of the video, guys. Let me know if you agree with that. Like, if you've seen some of those clips before, fill me in on some of the context there, because some of those clips I was not aware of. But Borat is like 100% will just get cancelled every day, every time he speaks today. I don't even know if he's done stuff recently. But yeah, wild, insane, man. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about when Brits go on some US version styled thing. It's just always interesting to me, being a Brit, like seeing how Americans interact with Brit. And even when I went to the US and seeing how a lot of my Americans who are watching this interacted with me is interesting as well. Like, and I didn't, sometimes, like, when I speak, it sounds so normal to me. And then I went to the US and I realized just how much my voice stood out. So I get it. I feel like I get it a lot more having gone to the US. But guys, look, like I said, let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you recognize any of these, and if you haven't, let me know what you thought. Who makes this point? As always, you guys are the realest of the real. Comment down a blue heart so I know who my real ones are who made this point in the video. And of course, guys, don't forget to like the video before you head on out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I'm JayFlex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.